Live here. It's in Alexandria up at the NorthStar Christian Academy where we have a rare midweek game here at home for the 16U Knights against a very familiar team for us. Originally from the Raleigh, North Carolina area. We played the Washington Little Caps a lot in Jackson's youth. So they've made the long trip out here. They're over here in red. Do a sneak peek over at these guys real quick. Had some former teammates over the years that have played for these guys. And we get to see some of them again today, which is kind of fun. Just taking a peek at their roster. I think they're a birth year team of all 09s. And that does seem to be the case from what I'm seeing here. Similar roster size to us. Well, maybe a little less. I guess they got 3 full lines and an extra for 10 forwards, 6, 7, 8. No, just 6D and 2 goalies. So, all right, never mind. Not quite the same. A little bit bigger roster for us. We do have a couple of guys out. Obviously, Oliver's on long-term injury. I believe he had his surgery, though, and he's on the road to mending and recovering. So, continued prayers for him in full recovery. And I believe that Jackson Maley is out with an upper body injury as well. So we want to continue to lift him up in prayers and pray for his recovery as well. Hopefully it's all coming through clear. I see there's 2 people on. I'll pull up my phone quick just so I can see what the stream looks like. We were playing around earlier today before I left with different setups, but they were all kind of wobbly. My wife, Shannon, got some amazing setup, for the I guess the tripod and the stand and the holder and all that stuff. Some really cool gift ideas. I think we just need to upgrade our stand to support some of the stuff that she's got there, and I'll try that. I'm always trying to stream through the phone and make sure everybody's in the screen as I'm going. But I have to watch the ice. I can't see the players and really identify what's going on if I'm watching in the phone. So maybe a bigger iPad or something would help do it. But we'll play around with that, see if I can't sort that out some other time. All right. So I'm just going to try on my phone here and see if it's cut off at all. It's cut off before at St. Cloud. But here it looks like it's pretty much aligned. The viewing angle that I'm seeing on the phone is the same as what I see on my camera for this one, so that's good. As always here at NorthStar, it's a little bit tough to catch the play as it's right underneath me. So just bear with me, right? The stuff comes right through here. And in this space, it gets really hard to see. I gotta kind of keep it elevated a bit. See if I can still catch the corners when I do this. I hate cutting the top of the players off. But looks like you guys can still see the tops of the players' heads in the far corner there, as well as over here. And then you get a little bit of the F circle right here under the scoreboard, or under the scores table. Anyway, about a minute left of this opening warm-up. Looks like they'll start right about on time. I think it was 5 o'clock. It's supposed to be the start for the game, that opening game. National anthem and pregame prayer, and then they'll be underway. 40 degrees out here up in Alexandria. I think it might even be on par with the South right now where we're from. Although I guess it was like 60 the other day there, but man, it feels like spring. It's actually a little bit warm wearing a jacket and everything else. It's kind of crazy how fast you get acclimated to that stuff. There's the buzzer to end the opening warm up. Well, the guys will get the pucks in and we'll get going here shortly. Very conflicted today. My other son, 2013, he's playing in his second round of the um, district playoffs, the District 2, Minnesota. They're down in uh, White Bear Lake area. They're playing the number one seed Stillwater today. He's playing for White Bear. Um, so it's always tough. You know, you got multiple kids in multiple places, and you just kind of have to split up and get it covered. Um, so I'm hoping they have a great game and they can eke out a win against a really, really great team. And same thing here, right? It'd be pretty sweet to see both set of boys today come away with a victory. So our guys all done in the huddle up here. I'll take a swing over there and just show you what's going on at the other end. So we got Gabe Lee's dad helping us out with the announcements. And I got the national anthem up, so I'll come over here and show you the flag. All right. All right. 18 minutes on the clock. I think we'll be doing cuts in between periods here. So our boys go and skate some warm-up laps. Looks like, who we got out here? A little bit of mix up, a little change. We got Sam Winter out here with Logan Spivak and Braden Strom. We got Brady Sneaky and Jackson Schulenberger on D. Face off, going over to the Caps. Caps moving the puck, chipping it up out of the zone, reaches center ice, pops into defensive end. Rimmed around. Brady's going to pick it up. Brady's going to pick it up. Throws it forward. Gets to the blue line. Logan chips it back for Suki. Suki's got to hang on to it. Cuts, reverses up the wall. Brady's going to pick up the loose change. He loses it in the skate. There's the battle for the blue line. Strom comes away with it. He gets chopped down. No call. Gets pinned into the corner. Gets a little bit of help there from Spee. They get tangled up into the corner with the ref. Might need to come up just a little bit so you can see that better. And the puck pops clear deep in the defensive end. Suki gets it with a little assist from Ian telling him where to go. Pops up front for Winter. Tries to chop the forward for Spivak, but goes into the wall. Logan putting on some pressure. Gets it over to Potts. Potter with the puck now. Coming back up the near side. Finds Ian up high. Ian walks the line. Takes the shots. Loose in the crease. Good save by the goalie. Kicks just wide right. Caps now with the puck. They bobble the breakout. Larkin putting pressure on right in the center hatches. Finally chipped out in the neutral space. Ian's going to get there. He goes cross ice, bumps off a pass, and finds his way to Potter. Noah's putting in some pressure, and puck ends up back with us. Cassidy's got it. Bobbles on his pass out. And this one comes deep. Brandon settles it down. Has to hustle, though. Kinger gets there, stops anything from getting towards the net. This one pops up. Kinger gets it, rims it back behind the net. Ian's going to get it up the near side, stretches one up, gets it to Larkin. Larkin's got to make some moves, get around a couple of guys. Potter's there to support, but it pops up the wall, out in the neutral space, bump pass. Potter reads it, steals it. Goes over to Cooper. Cooper tries to bump one. Noah taps it. That avoids the icing. New lines come out. Jackson's going to come out here with Alex Gold and Cash Whitmore. We got Drew Picorni and Cooper Smith on D. Keeping our own end loose in front of the crease. We break it up before they can get the shot off, but Caps to cover the puck, rim it up towards the point. Back down to the half wall. Coop's going to get it. Gets it up to Erz. Erz, he goes off cross to the middle, finds Cash. Cash skates through. Gets pinned up. Has to come up high. Gets cycled down low, thrown towards the middle. Caps have it and recover it. We put on some pressure. Erz is there. Caps able to get it up in the neutral space. They miss on it. Oh, we step on the puck. Lose our edges, but we recover. Erz with the puck. Makes a move, foul one. Backhands it across on the near side. A little bit too much on the camera. Sorry, I'm trying to keep the people out of view and just the play. That one comes over to Erz at the far side wall. He backhands it in. Knights go out for the change. Caps now. Trying to come up, clear the zone. They do. They don't get out clean, though. Comes right back in the zone where they got a bobble for it. Plays right beneath you. You can't see it, but Caps with a little bit of room. Loose puck gets backhanded towards the net. Pops up and over, though. And the Knights able to clear this one up. Weiser got a little bit of room. He's getting shouldered off the puck. Still forehand, backhand. Good save by the goalie and a good look by Ethan. Challenge in the net, getting close. Weiser doing a good job finding some space up at the blue line. Crashing in and staying strong despite getting shouldered off the puck. Gets a good shot opportunity there. This one comes up to the point. Ian's trying to keep it in. He does. He's walking in with it. Cuts, reverses, comes up high, drops for Weiser. His shot deflected, tips up high, goes all the way deep though. Burke's there. He gets pinned into the wall. Gets some help from Langer. This one comes up high, takes a weird bounce, gets past Kinger. From the Knights' end now. Kinger recovers the puck back behind his net. He settles things down. He's going to stretch one up. That's going to find its way through. Logan's got it. He cuts back up high, drops it down low. Langer's there. He's got to get some help, so he hangs on to the puck. 3-on-1, and the Caps come away with it. They're able to chip it up to the wall, get it up in the neutral space, get it into the middle. This is a dangerous look here. Good D by Kinger coming in, shoulder to shoulder, stick on puck. Takes his man down. Caps, though, keep it into the blue line. Throw one towards the net. Recover from the dot. Off the stick. Good save by Brandon. Coming up to the near side. Caps recover it. Get it back down to the bottom of the circles. Drew's going to pick up the puck. He's looking to make a pass up in the feet of Langer. He does a good job getting possession of that one, but he's picked off by the Caps. Comes around to the far side. Cooper's got it. Cooper over to Drew. Drew round the horn, trying to get it up to Whitmore. That's broken up by the Caps. Sorry, I'm a little too far with the camera. This one comes up to the far left side. Cooper's able to keep that one in. Comes back up. Braden's going to get there at the half wall. Two Caps players. Comes up towards the point. This one does bop out. And we're off sides, and there's the whistle. Sorry, the camera's a little bit behind the play. The thing's a little stiff here. I got to open this up and got to adjust that. It's not moving as freely as I'd like. Anyway, Caps coming in off sides as they just got by us. Guy tried to stretch out, but he couldn't quite hold that line. And we will have a neutral zone faceoff with 12:39 left to go in this opening period. Faceoff stuck right there at the dots for a bit. Knights come away with it. Noah gets it over to Larkin. It's tipped up, though, and they battle for it. Potter's going to pick it up. He skates hard, gets poked off, recovers it, throws it towards the middle, finds an open Larkin, but he can't quite hang on to that pass. Comes up to the point. Coop trying to get it down low. A couple of guys get bobbled around, and Noah's going to pick it up. Noah gets chopped down, and there's the hand up. Delayed penalty coming. No clear possession yet. Drew's now got it. Throws it down low. Potter's got it. Tries to make a fancy move that gets hit in the skates. Noah's got it. He throws it up high. Cooper's going to settle it down. Cooper to the half wall. Back up to Cooper. Cooper out wide. Larkin going cross ice. Finds Potter. Potter shot. Blocked. Goes right to Braden. Braden from the half wall. Cycles down low. Hands are still up. 6 guys on the ice for the Knights. And Caps finally touching up and getting the whistle at 11:44. So we got a slash on the Caps. We will go up on a one-man advantage at 11:44, 2 minutes. Penalty on the clock. Excuse me. Knights winning the face-off. Braden over to Drew. Drew back to Braden. Braden looking to go cross. Finds Spiewak. Spiewak drops it for Noah. Noah cycles around. Drops it for Spee. We try to throw one in. Goalie's in a good spot. That one gets chipped and cleared. Comes all the way down. Brandon's going to settle it down. Drew will pick it up. And he'll quarterback things here behind the net and get things going. Up to the near side. It's just past Larkin. Poked in by Spiewak. Larkin goes in on the forecheck. Gets rimmed around by the Caps. Comes around to the far side. Braden skates in. Noah back up to Braden. Out wide to Drew. Down to Logan. Back up to Drew. He goes over to Braden on the left side. They're set up well. Into the middle. Goes all the way through. Shot blocked by Logan. Goes right over to Braden on the far side wall. Braden's got to evade. Gets it up to Drew. Drew walks in. Goes over to Speed. Finds Larkin in the middle. One times it. Gets deflected up and over the net. Noah's going to get that. Get it back over to Spiewak. Spiewak down to Logan or McGovern. From the middle. Hard shot. Pad save. Kicks out. Braden picks it up. Braden cycling around. Figure eights. Comes back up to Drew. Drew walking the line. Comes out wide. One-timer into the middle. Again, good deflection. Caps reading that play well. Noah gets pinned on the boards. Larkin comes in to support. He cycles around with Spiewak. Larkin now with the puck. Throws it back down low. Spee making some moves. Getting it back to Noah. Not Loa. Noah taking the shot. Looking to the left side. Can't quite find it. He goes out for a change. Well, if it's just me or Noah grew like a foot since the last time I saw him. He looks a lot taller today. Caps clearing the puck, putting the shot on net. Brandon stretches it right back out, and we are just offside. And I think that one's going to come all the way down for, I don't know, intentional offsides, or I guess because it started this far back. I always forget the rules on that. So just barely offsides with 2 seconds left to go on the power play while the defensive zone face off here. As Alex is going to take this one. He's got Whitmore with him. And Potter out on the left side. Loose in the middle. Cash has still got it. Cash centers one. Cap's able to get to that first, though. Potter now with the puck down below. Oh, centers one, and that's broken up. Goes over to the far side. Caps now have it. They chip out the neutral space. They're able to connect, get the puck into the zone. Cleared by the Knights. Back in the neutral. Cash now with it. He skates through, looking for Potter in the middle. Too many guys in the way, and there's a hog pile of dudes down below the goal line. Oh, good centering pass goes all the way through to Potter or Whitmore, but he's got to fend off a couple of guys. Caps coming through, getting a shot on net. Good save by Brandon. That comes up high, pass into Whitmore's feet. Recovers it, gets it over to Goldie. Goldie's coming through. He's going to have a look. Finds the top of the net. Great shot. Goalie was down and he didn't have a lot of room. It takes a quick little wrister and finds top shelf. All right, so at 8:46, Unites go up 1-0 on an even strength goal from Alex Gold. Irvine out here with Weiser and Gabe. That was Whitmore to Gold. Weiser catching the stretch pass. He's got Herbs up high with him. Weiser getting it towards the net. Gets broken up. Comes up to the half wall. Gabe's going to get there. He backhands it down low. Weiser's there. He gets some help back from Gabe. Jax is in the front. Throws it up high. Kinger, one time. It's loose. It's a skate. Comes over to the near side. Caps are going to get there. Try to hard chip it up. Can't quite clear it. And they battle for it along the boards. Puck pops out. We're off sides. We got to tag up. That gives Caps time to recover it. They go D to D. Not very clean. And they're throwing up. That one comes all the way down. Brandon's going to settle it down. And Kinger's going to take the puck. He makes a couple of moves. He gets it out to Ethan. Ethan coming up the right side. Got Urs in the middle. Has to try to get around a guy. Can't quite recover the puck. And now the Cats throwing it back out into neutral space. That's where Ian has it. He feathers one in. We're off sides. They tag up. Langner's going in, trying to put on some pressure. Caps have it with a little bit of room. They take it back behind the net. Now we're getting some more pressure on them. And they throw it up. Can't clear it. Drew from the right side. It's loose. Goalie finally gets a cover on it, but there's no whistle yet. And now we finally get a whistle. Those guys are all tangled up and tied up. I'm not sure where the puck was, but apparently the ref had eyes on it. It took a few extra seconds to get a whistle there. 7:26 left to go in the opening period. Winter's out there with Tudor and Lang. And we got Cooper and Drew on D. Cooper recovering the puck off the face-off. Gets it over to Winter. Winter over to Drew. Drew from the top of the circle. Shot goes wide right. Back into the wall now. Winter puts on some pressure. We get some help from Burt. Centers it. Lang is there. He gets tied up. Comes up to Drew. Drew over to Cooper. Cooper taking a shot. Blocked. Cap popping it out. Drew reads it well. Recovers the puck. Banks one off the boards. Gets by everybody. Winter's got a little bit of room. Centers one into the skates of the Caps, who recover it, but they get pressured off back behind the goal line. Burke putting on some good pressure. A couple of guys going down. Langer with the puck. Drops it up for Drew. Drew walks. Shot. On target. Loose. Guys bumping and hacking and pushing. And now the refs come in to settle things up. As Winter from his knees is still pushing for stuff. Guys getting a little testy here. Is a little extra bumping and grinding was going on. All right. Larkin's going to come out with Potter, and I think that's Noah. Yep. I'm telling you, Noah's taller than the last time I saw him. It's kind of messing me up. start to recognize guys by their stride, their stance, their gait, all that stuff. And kind of, I don't know. He just looks bigger. I guess a lot of the guys look bigger, but good job by Noah hanging up, keeping the play going as Potter comes in right at the blue line, but Caps recover it and they make some moves. They find their way in a center ice, chip around. I haven't really got too many good chances of clear possession in the offensive zone. But the Knights are kind of outpacing them to the loose pucks and really taking away time and space when they get to things. Noah now with the puck, skating through, gets by a guy, gets chopped down a little bit. So calls as he stays on his feet, comes up to the point, or Schulenberger gets it over to his D-man, who takes a shot. What the goalie reads and saves at 5:50 left to go in the opening period. A little bit more after the whistle type plays going on, and Potter's head getting snapped back with a little bit of a high stick there, but ref just sending everybody back home. Puck comes straight back to Kinger. Kinger gets it over to Ian. Ian, he's walking. Saw something, but found the pad of the goalie. Spivak recovers it, bumps it over to the near side. Thrown in from the left side. Braden's going to get there. Spivak's coming in now to support. It's kind of hard to see what's going on in that corner. Guys bumping around. Puck comes up to Ian. Ian's going to go over to Kinger. Kinger throws it in deep. Braden's going to get there. They battle for it along the far side. Spivak comes in to support. Caps come away with it. Chip it out in the neutral space. Get by a guy. Kinger's there. He's got one in the middle. It's dangerous. They don't quite connect, and it goes clean to the far side. Caps recover in the neutral zone. Head right back in. We're going to do the same play, but that one's broken up a little bit sooner by the Knights. Spivak gets taken down. He's able to backhand one, though, from his belly to Kinger. And now Kinger gets it over to Ian. Ian's going to skate this one up. He reaches all three lines, enters the zone. Even more room. Walks right down the middle. Takes a good shot. Looking for the top right corner. Or maybe an armpit. Either way, shoot the right side. And good save by the goalie. All right. And so now we got Cash out there with Irvine and Goldie. We got Cooper and Drew on D. Caps getting this puck towards the point. Drew doing a good job keeping it in. Bobbles around. Goldie takes down a man, and he's headed to the box. That one was unfortunate as he just got tangled up. So this puck comes all the way down. At 4:38 left to go in the opening period. Alex goes into the box for 2 minutes, and we have our first penalty kill of the game for the night. Two minutes for tripping. Knight's able to chip this puck all the way down. Caps goalie settles it down. The player comes in, tries to set things up. They're taking their time. Little drop pass, and their man coming up. Chips this one through. Drew's going to get there, but Caps recover it. They center one, looking to sneak one in on the near side, trying to get the goalie off the post. They recover that. That's broken up by Speed. Couldn't connect on the first one, does on the second. Braden's going to pin this one into the corner, chew up some minutes. Well, I should say seconds. But Caps clearing the puck. Go cross ice in the defensive zone. Bobble their pass. Cooper reads it. Backhands it back into the defensive zone for the Caps. Caps now from their own end. Again, they bobble in the middle. This time they recover. They get poked off. Shot. Hits his own man. Goes over to the far right side. Cooper chips it up to the wall. Winter backhands it, but it stays in. Comes into the middle. Drew's going to pick it up. He's got room. Gets it up for Lark. Lark walking through, top of the circle. Shot. Rebound opportunity by Winter. Good double save by the goalie for back-to-back shots. Quick. Caps now coming back the other way. Their guys go up for a change. Little reverse dump. Third one. Caps now, top of the circle. Shot. Moves in front. Looking for the right side. That's cleared by the Knights. Up from the point, backhanded towards the wall. Drew's going to get there, put some pressure. Schulenberger, he's going to rim it around. Comes up to the near side point. That's kept in. Their man, he walks through, drops it out to the far side, looking to sneak one in. Brandon's got the net covered. We pin and clear the puck. And this one comes all the way down. That kills the penalty. 5-5. Cap settling things down, trying to get some fresh ice or fresh legs out here on the ice. They're able to connect on their breakout, enter in the zone, 3 abreast. One cuts up, throws it up towards the point. They miss, comes back into neutral space. That's settled down. They bobble out it again in the neutral zone, having a tough time connecting on their drives and losing possession here in the neutral zone quite a bit. Gabe recovering the puck deep, drops it in for Potter. His shot deflects, goes wide left. Langer's there, putting on some good pressure. Gabe's out there with him, trying to keep the puck in, but it's chipped up off the glass and clears into our end. Ian's going to get on his wheels. Got a little bit of speed coming up with the puck. Looking to connect. Bump pass. We come in and off sides as we can't quite read the angle on that one. Langer in a good spot, but entered the zone just a little too early. Tudor taking his face off, drops it out for Whitmore. Uh-oh, loose down in front. Good recovery. Knights now with the puck. Can't quite get out clean, though, and it's a neutral zone scramble. Now we're coming in, trying to put some pressure, but Cap's able to clear it. They poke one through. Ian's in a good spot, though. Comes out wide for Kinger. Kinger sauces one up, finds Cash. That was pretty clean. That comes over to Noah. He's getting soft support, gets there. It's in the middle. Forehand, back in, goal by Mr. Bert Tuner. Doing a good job, really stretching out to make sure he gets a backhand on that pass, gets one over to Burke. And Burke makes a good move and elevates that puck quick on his backhand, finds the top of the net. Knights go up 2-0 with 1:10 left to go in the first. Braden Strong to take this face off. He's got Spiewak and Irvine with him. Those guys bumping around a little bit. Irvine bumps it back to Ian. Looks like Cash is involved in that assist. Irvine with the puck. Looking to sneak one up over the left side shoulder. It rolls up the goalie, though. Caps now coming back the other way. Reaching center ice, coming in with some speed. Ian's there. Takes his man down. Comes towards the net. Good clear. Irvine overskates it just a little bit. Caps recover it. Pops out to the far side. Cash is going to get it. Or Ian's going to get it. Gets it up to Ertz. He's got 2 guys with him. Ertz setting it down. Sauce is just too high. Good hand-eye coordination by Speed. He bats it down, keeps possession. Ian with the hard one-timer. It's loose in front. Ertz trying to clean it up. Braden's there. Puck is still loose, and guys are shouldering around trying to protect their goalie. 20.2 seconds left to go, and a couple of good chances there with that line. Cracking through the Caps D. Weiser coming out with, I think, Larkin and Whitmore. And Cooper and Drew. Lots of different players on the lines today. It's always kind of cool to see. Fun for the guys, play with some new folks. Good save by Brandon as they try to take a shot from the goal line. This one rims up high. Caps have it. Short time on the clock, and they're looking to make something happen. Forehand, backhand. It's loose in the crease, and there's the buzzer. Might have been saved by it. It was loose on the right side, and they had some opportunity to poke one in, but clock ran out at the right time. All right, players are skating off the ice. We're going to get a cut and be back in, I don't know, 18 minutes or so. So by way of recap, we're up 2-0. Not sure if you can see that, but up 2-0 on the score, 19-7 on the shots. Caps getting a couple of chances there late. Um, I'd say only a couple of really good quality shots and chances, two or three. A lot of the shots have been from down deep in the goal line, actually. Tight angle shots, looking to bank stuff off or something like that. But for the most part, they've struggled to really enter the offensive zone. As our guys doing a good job in the neutral zone, breaking things up. Some of it, though, has honestly just been mistakes. The Caps just not quite cleanly connecting on passes or whatever it may be. But we'll see how things go as both teams regroup and come back here in, well, the clock says 12 minutes, but we'll see. I'll hop on mute and be back. And you guys can see the timer there. So you have an idea of when things might be back on their way. All right, we got about a minute 40 seconds left. Our boy's coming back out, so I'll swing over here and show you some of this. Warm up. We'll be back underway shortly. And we're just taking a second to update the stream's graphic there. Got to remember to try to do that beforehand, but I go over to the My Hockey webpage and I just take the screen grabs on my phone of the preview or the post game wrap up. It has both teams' logos and the nice format was consistent. So I was just doing that and updating the description so that people tuning in can hopefully see it and know what's going on. So taking some views here, see if I can still see things. I can. I'm going to try to shoot my way down a little bit here so I can show you more of the play underneath us and still get the corners and not get cut off. Hopefully that works. Maybe send me a message if it's not looking right. I was looking on my phone and it doesn't look like it's cut off still. We're waiting for the clock to get set. The guys jumping the gun a little bit, trying to get ready. Got 30 seconds left on the intermission here, so they're trying to get the clock going. But refs were ready, players were ready, benches were ready. Apparently they couldn't change the intermission section of the clock, probably because it's like a preset code kind of thing. So they were having a little trouble overwriting that, but now that the intermission has expired, looks like they're getting ready to do second period and get the clock right, but it's still showing 0-0. It's like Mr. Lee is down there trying to give an assist to get the game time up and right. It's not quite working, so the ref's now coming in to take a look at it. See if I can't show you what's going on down there. Oh, there they go. They got it up on there now. So they will get rallied up again. And we get set to drop the puck for the second period here. Braden taking this face off. But goes to the Caps. Deep in their own end, D to D. From the top of the circles, they skate up, get it to center ice, tip it forward. Suki's going to get there. Good pressure, though. Caps coming a little bit harder. Dangerous down in front. Backhand shot rolls up, but Brandon's ready. Shuts it down. Maybe come up just a little bit. And cutting off the heads of the players. Guys battling hard down low. Loose puck up top, chops into the middle. Oh, Brandon had no idea where that was, but a backhand finds its way to the left side. Brandon's up looking to the right. That was dangerous. But all's well that ends well there, and it comes over to the far side. Suki's trying to put some good pressure on, but Caps doing a better job here, keeping things together. Bobbled clear, goes right in front. That's chipped up by Schulenberger. We enter the zone. Winter's getting tied up. Spiewak comes in to help. Winter now back with the puck. Comes back up for Spee. Spee, top of the circle, shot. Saved by the goalie. Goes into the corner. Winter throwing it up high. Goes to the Caps. Kinger making a diving save. Catcher's save there to keep the puck from clearing out. We come in. Somehow we're on sides. This one gets scooted over the left side for Braden. Braden making some moves with it. Backhands one. That gets broken up. Comes back into neutral space. Braden's going to get there, throws it up for Winter, and they come in off sides. The Spiewak on the far side there was way into the zone already. So we get a line change. Hinger's out here with Ian. Potter's going to take this face off with Larkin and Noah. Face off drives forward. Larkin gets it. Cuts. Throws it up for Noah. Noah, quick shot. Loose in the crease. Batted with a high stick. And there's the whistle. I think that one comes all the way down. Yes, it does. All right, Potter to take this face off. Drives it back. Ian's going to chip it up off the glass. Takes a good favorable bounce. Pumped forward by Larkin. Noah from the left side. Oh, loose right through the crease. Good job by Noah, but we couldn't quite clean that one up. Caps now coming back the other way. Hard shot cleared into the corner by Brandon. Caps recover it, throw it up towards the point. Point takes the shot. Brandon, he's at it all day and no rebound opportunity. This is nice and square to the puck and melted that one down. All right, Whitmore out there with Goldie and Irvine. We got Smith and Corney on D. These guys created some good stuff here at the end of the last period. See if they can continue that momentum. Do it again. Caps, though, win the face-off, getting the puck, goes back deep. Goldie's going to get it, chips it over for Picorni. Drew's got to circle around. It's stuck in his feet, comes down low. Erds gets a stick on it, actually hits his skate. Caps get a shot off, goes a little bit wide. Caps have it, or Whitmore's got it, sorry. Trying to say Cash, but I got mixed up there. Goldie from the near side, skating into the zone. Protects, back behind the net. Backhands run up for a one-timer that rolls up to Corny's stick. Kept in by Goldie. Urge trips it forward, keeps it deep. Comes around to the far side. Cash is there, tries to cycle it down low. It's broken up. He gets it back, gets it over high for Coop. That goes over his stick. Coop's able to get it, backhand it down low. Urge to Goldie. Goldie through, looking for Corny. Couldn't quite hang on to it. That was a good setup. Corny reverses it. Cash gets around a guy. Throws it towards the middle. That's past everybody. Goldie's going to get there. He cuts back. Throws it up high. Urge is there. Throws it back down low. Rims around all the way to the far side. Drew's going to chip it forward. Comes back to Goldie. Goldie's got it. He backhands it forward. Urge looking to get one in there, but the goalie makes a save. Good setup by Goldie to Irvs, coming in on the right side, but couldn't find the back of the net on that one. The guys all go out for a change on both sides. Ethan's going to come out here with Burke and Gabe. We got Jackson Schulenberger out there with Grady. Burke coming away with the puck off the scramble, throws it up for Suit. Suit gets a shot through, deflects into the near side corner. Caps hit it, throw it up high. They're able to get it out in a neutral space. They got to evade a hit though, and Schulenberger cuts it up. A little too hard for Ethan to hang on to that one. And we come in with a little bit of help from Burke. Ethan getting back into the mix over on the far side boards. Burke coming in, putting a shoulder on a guy, puck's down loose. Ethan's going to pick it up. He's got it. Cycles around, cycles back up high, backhands it up. That gets broken up. Suki comes in to support Schulen. Gets it up high. Burke catches one, bats it down. Loose in front. We get it right back. Gabe backhands it. Ethan goes in, puts on some pressure. They battle forward along the near side half wall here. Spiewak comes in, trying to support. Backhands one, gets punished for it. Caps coming away with the puck. Oh, Spiewak's hurt. He's down. He took a hard one. He's struggling to get to the bench. He finally makes his way there. Lost track of what happened. It was a little bit behind the play. Hard hit. You heard it. And he was just slow to get up. He's kind of keeled over. Bet he's with the trainer now, though. Getting a good look at. Caps with the puck from their own end. They go cross ice with it. Enter the zone. Ooh, hard. High stick into Ian's face. No call on that one. That was surprising. I mean, that was a jab straight forward that clearly rolled up into the cage, but no call. They battle for it down low, pops up towards the point. Noah's going to be able to settle it down, gets it over to Winter. Winter over to Braden. Braden back up to Ian. Ian from the top of the circle's off the shoulder. It's loose in front. And he baseballed that one right out of the air. And it looks like Brady was able to tap that one in on a baseball swing off the shoulder of the goalie. Spiewak still having a seat there. Trainer's hanging out with him. So the rest having a chit chat. There's a question of whether there's a high stick on the play to bat that one in. I think. The score has not been reported yet. The rest discussing it. There's quite a bit of detail here. All right, what do we got? They're coming through. They're coming to the face-off circle. No signals, but they're coming over to explain things on our side of the bench. So I'm pretty sure they're going to say that that's a no goal for a high stick. I don't know. No, I'm not sure. Oh, there's the hand signal. Okay. So there we go. It is a goal. I could have sworn they were not going to call it for a second based on how it kind of looked. So 12:41, Knights go up 3-0. Looks like Ian Cassidy gets an assist to Braden on that one. Larkin now moving the puck up the ice. He's got Ers on the right side. Shake and make by Larkin. Centers one, it's loose. Bounces off the goalie, finds its way up to the near side. Caps recover it. They're coming through. They got a little bit of speed. They backhand it though and throw it away. Drew's going to pick it up. Drew hangs on to it, makes a move, gets it up to Potts. Potts got Irvine with him. Larkin on the left side. Potts making some moves. Centers one. That goes clean through to the near side. Caps have it. Recover it. Back in the neutral space. Here they go. They chop around. Get it towards the crease. Can't get a glove on it. And that comes around to the far side. Chipped up and out by Larkin. That's rolling and should be an icing. Even though Ernst got there, couldn't quite get to it before the whistle. And that one's coming back down with 11:29 left to go in the second here. Doesn't look like the shots were updated for this period. It's 19-7 still. I think that's what they were in the first period. But the score is updated, so 3-0. Cash with a little bit of room, walking through, back in. Oh, gets it over to Goldie. Goldie couldn't quite connect. Goldie gets another shot at it, though, finds the pipe. Gabe chips this one over to the near side. Cats are going to get there. They're able to clear the zone, get in the neutral space. They jump it in, hit the top rafter, and we get a whistle. As Gabe comes in and puts a little bit of punishment on a guy for what happened to him behind the net. All right, so neutral zone face-off. Goldie's going to take it. Got Gabe with him and Whitmore. Goes to the Caps, though. Caps up to the far side. Comes around. Angled off well by Shu. Goldie gets to the puck, gets it over to Suki. It'll be a little hard to see. There's some more folks here lined up along the railing. Cash making some moves, coming to the zone. Loose down in front, through the crease, bobbles up and over. Caps recover it. Skating up in through, make a good pass. They get around a guy. Here comes a good shot. Good save by Brandon. Goes over to the corner. Schulenberger putting on some pressure. Comes up to the point. Caps able to backhand it, keep it in. They cycle it around, lose it. Goldie recovers, chips it up to Cash. Cash gets it up into neutral space. Jade going out for a change. Caps chipping it back around into the neutral space here. Back and forth. They throw it in deep and ice it as he did not reach the line. So hard to keep up with that play. Sorry I couldn't keep it all in frame. That one should be coming back down all the way. Ethan comes out here with Ryan and Burke. Got Kingston and Ian on D. Burke to take this face off. Langer, top of the circle. Ethan on the inside. Puck goes to the Caps. Bobble on their pass. Comes deep into the space, though. Ian's going to get there, chops it. Caps were ready. Comes up towards the point, thrown back in. We have to take a step around here and see what's going on. Kinger, able to get to the puck, clears it. That pass is broken up. We do a good double coverage there and prevent the puck from going in the zone, but the Caps recover it. They settle things down. Can't quite come away clean. Langer's able to chip at it, but they throw it back in off sides. Gives us a little bit of room. Kinger's going to pick it up. He chips it up, finds Burke. Burke to Wise. Wise gets shouldered off the puck, comes up high. Caps still have it. They fan on it. Wise is going to pick it up. He's got a good chance. Caps able to poke at that one and get it off Ethan's stick. Comes all the way down. Kinger's going to get there. He stretches it up. Gets it to Noah. Noah over to Winter. Winter cuts back up, looking to set it up. Throws it out wide. Good opportunity. Rolls up the shoulder of the goalie. Winter gets the puck back. Caps able to chip it, clear it. Noah picks up in the middle. Plays right below me. You guys can't see it. Caps have it. Throw it up cross ice. Ian's going to pick it up. Reaches the line. Enters the zone. Drops it high. Braden with the puck. Sauces one over. King is going to get there. He chips it up, hits the netting, and goes up and out of play. All right. Noah's out there with Winter and Braden. Drew's out there with Cooper on D. Quick face-off win and a whistle by the ref, though, as that one was dropping, and it make sure what he didn't like. Caps moving things around, so something on their side. Braden taking this face-off, trying to get it clean back, goes over to the wall instead, pops up high. This one gets around Coop. Caps having a little bit of room. Forehand, backhand, good job. Good save there. Looks like I missed this. I don't know when OJ came into the net. So Owen Jensen in the net right now, number 50. Totally missed that. So shame on me for not paying better attention. Caps now with the puck. And then in the zone, off the pad. They get it right back, throw it up high. They go D to D. They walk, fan. Must be a sticky puck. I don't know, but either way, no shot finds its way to the net as they battle for it. You guys can't see it. Pops out in open space. Braden's got his wheels on. Here he goes. He's got two options. They throw it up high for Drew, and they make a good save on him. Caps now coming back the other way. Good glove there by Mr. Jensen. Guys all rooting for OJ up there. I think the 18s are here supporting these guys. I'm not sure when he changed. If he started the period, I'll have to go back and check that out. So apologies for not getting that right. Potter out here to take this face off. Irvine's with him. And with Larkin, this one comes up. Larkin and Irvs on the rush. Potter up high. We try to chip it through. That's stuck in the skates. Irvine comes in to support. This one gets around. Caps have it. They settle it down. Sorry, the camera's just not working for me today. I was way off the mark there. Caps stretching one across. Loose puck. The Knights are going to recover it. Larkin up the pot. Potter trying to make it into the zone. He gets broken up. Caps have it. D to D. They bump pass off the wall. Suki comes in, puts on some pressure. This one comes in deep though. Schulenberger's going to get there. Throws it up to the near side. It's backhanded forward. Potter's trying to get to it. Can't. Irvine comes in, puts a hit on a guy. This one rims around. OJ's going to settle it down. Gets riveted on the far side. Bump pass for Potter from Larkin. Comes up. Jackson's going to get there, try to poke at it. Caps get to it. Those guys go out for a change. Caps enter into his own little toe drag move into the feet of Suki. Another chance, and they find the top right corner. Loose puck there down in front. Caps should cover it. Take a quick wrister and find the top right corner. 3-1. Again, I don't think they're on top of the shots here for the second period, so I can't tell you what the updated shot totals are, but scores 3-1 at 6:29 left to go in the second. This one chipped all the way down. Owen able to get a stick on that, settle it down. We try to stretch one up. Good job here. Gabe now with the puck. He's got Cash with him. Cash looking for a top shelf. Can't quite find it. Cap's able to chip it, clear it. Cash gets it back in the neutral zone, bumps it up towards the blue line, little back and forth. Shot, deflected tip, goes over the net. Cash comes up with it again, stretches one across, finds Gabe. Gabe gets to it, backhands it forward, looking to chip one in. Well, he gets a glove on it instead. Ethan comes out here with Burt and Ryan. He's got Kinger and Ian up top. And Burt take this face off. Let's go straight to the wall. Burt gets to it, loose into the crease, bounces past a couple of guys. Caps have it. They'll come out in the neutral space. Good job by Burt. Man, the guys all look a lot bigger. Yeah. Growth spurts or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Burt breaking that one up, tipping it forward. Stays on his feet despite the hit. Langer goes in, putting on some pressure. Weiser's there. Caps able to alley-oop that one out. Finds its way into neutral space, broken up by Burt. He backhands it up. Caps go cross ice with it. Loose in front. Ian gets it up. Looking to stretch one for Langer. That one gets thrown back in. Weird bounce off the pad. Now it's loose in front. Nobody's, sorry, off the mark. So one gets sauced in, gets pad save on the left side there. The stick hand by Owen. It bounces weird. And comes right back in front. And then looked like Kinger and Owen were trying to figure out who should take it. And then finally it gets covered up and we get a whistle, but a little bit of bobbled communication down there. Backhand chip finds Winter from Braden. He's got Noah up high, throws it in front. Noah with the puck, looking for the right side. Good save by the goalie. Caps now coming back the other way. They got numbers. They got a rush. Noah gets back into the mix. Caps settle things down. Settle it up high. Throw it down from the dots. They miss on it. Comes back into neutral space. That's kind of been a consistent theme, though. Noah putting on some good pressure in the offensive zone. Cooper keeping it in. Throws it in deep. Noah's going to get there with the puck down low. Reverses it up high. Braden has it. Settles it down. Loose in front. Forehand, backhand. Good save on Winter's shot. Second shot can't get through to the net. Drew's got it, gets another go at it, backhands it over to Winter. Winter settles things down from the top, finds the glove of the goalie on the right side. That face off, finds its way underneath the space. Potter comes in, puts a hard hit right in front of his teammates. Irvine finds the loose change, skates through, forehand, backhand, gets taken down on the trip. Couldn't find the back of the net, but draws the tripping penalty. And we go up a player, so good hard play by Urs, crashing the net with some strength, draws the penalty, and let's try to take advantage here. That one was Potter and Larkin working hard on the boards. Irvine there comes away with the loose change, gets around a guy, but the desperation move draws the tripping penalty, and Potter's going to come out here with Cash and Goldie. We got Finger and Ian up high. Ian now with that puck. Cash sends it all the way through. Goldie gets it up to Kinger. Kinger back down to Goldie. Goldie from the wall. Back up to Kinger. Kinger over to Ian. Ian skirts through. He's broken up. Trips it down for Goldie. Goldie sets it up down low. Gets some help from Cash. Throws it up high. Kinger with the puck. Trying to make some move. Throws one towards the net. And it's broken up. Goldie recovers it. Gets it back up to Kinger. Kinger walks the line. Shot through. Left side. A little wide. Good keep by Ian on a hard clear attempt. Can't get the second pass, though, and the Caps clear it. Sorry, I'm feeling a little lightheaded and dizzy, so not sure what just happened. I'm a little, I don't know, brain fog here. Goldie coming through, got Potts in the middle. Comes around to the near side. Noah's there. And the Caps able to clear it. This one comes all the way down. Owen's going to settle it. Excuse me. Kinger's going to get there and set things up back behind the net. 39 seconds left to go in the power play. 2:20 left in the second period. Larkin setting things up. Skating around. Throws it out wide. Suki looking to get one over to Drew. That's broken up. Comes back into neutral space. Drew's forced to take it in deep. Larkin's going to pick it up. Larkin bumps it off a Grady's stick. Noah's going to get there. He backhands one. That gets by everybody. Caps have it. They're able to clear it. That kills the penalty. 1:42 left to go in the second. Caps coming in, entering the zone. Their shot deflected up into the netting. Puck goes out of play, and we get a whistle with 1:37. Oh, man, yeah, I don't know what. I just got a weird dizzy spell coming over me. Sorry, guys. I'll be back with you in a minute. I feel a lot of food. Knight's coming away with his face-off. Schulenberger stretching one over to Noah. Noah drops it up high for Larkin. Larkin back to Noah. Caps able to break that one up. They're coming back now. They got a little bit of speed. Cooper driving his men out wide. Breaks up the centering pass. Puck goes into the corner. They battle along the wall. Pops up the glass. Cooper's going to get there. Backhands it over for Shu. Shu up to Larkin. Larkin recovers it. Bumps it up wide for Coop. Coop gets it. And Noah's able to tip that one, avoid the icing. Braden comes in, gets to the puck, throws it up high. This one pops in. Cooper's able to keep it in, though. Catches the cleared attempt by the Caps. And now we got to regroup under the zone. Ian making some moves, dumps it out wide. Larkin with it. Fakes, comes down low, chips one, looking to find the top shelf right behind the goalie's head. Recovers his own shot, but gets pinned in the corner. Weiser comes in to help. This one pops up high. It's going to come out. Ian's going to get to it. Ian goes back to Kinger. Kinger from his own end. 20 seconds left to go. Trying to make something happen here. Ian's coming through. He gets shouldered off it. Backhands one. It's loose in the front. Caps bobbled it, but recover. Comes back into neutral space. Gets thrown in on an ice. With 5.5 seconds left to go. This will come all the way down. I'm glad there's intermission coming because, I don't know, something's not right with him. Just not recovering from his dizzy spell. It's weird. Burke take this face off. Drives it forward. Pins him in the boards. Gabe comes in to help. Dangerous out in front. Can't quite get a shot off before the buzzer, though. So after 2 periods of play, your Knights are up 3-1. Shots not updated that period, but 19-7 in the first. I'd say it was pretty close to that same differential for the second. Not sure if they quite doubled up or not, but that'd be around 38-14 if they did. So 12 minutes on the clock here. Knights going off the ice. They might have been keeping track of the shots on the side. Somebody else was talking about that too. So I'm going to go on mute and be back here in about 12 minutes. All right, we're about to get back underway. It looks like they updated the shots. They must have been keeping track of them. It was right about what I thought, just about doubled up. 33-16. First period, I think, was 19-7. So similar ratio there for the second period, as we have 18 minutes on the clock now, getting ready for the third. Knights have not come out yet. Caps coming out to get ready. I'll let you guys see those fellas skating around for a little bit. I'm multitasking here. My son is playing in the second round of the district playoffs back down by the cities, and they are the fourth seed playing the number one seed, and they're up 6-3. And the third period just started a couple minutes ago. So really exciting for those guys as they're stepping up and doing a great job. Back home, it's always tough. Multiple kids in multiple places. We're just kind of thankful for technology to keep you in the loop a little bit. The Knights still have not come out yet. I'm not sure what they got going on here. Um, I appreciate it. I was letting you guys know a few seconds ago, or at least during the second period, I just wasn't feeling right. Kind of better now as the Knights come out in the ice. But yeah, I don't know, just a weird, dizzying, almost like a anxiety kind of feeling. Something weird. I don't know, but settling down now, saying some prayers and just taking some breaths, but just a weird feeling. Maybe I'm just hungry or something like that. Maybe it was the bowl of Mike and Ike's and hot tamales I had on the drive up here, and it's just not really conducive to good nutrition. That could always be it. I'm not the best with that stuff, so maybe that's what it is. I don't know. All right. Sorry, I'm watching the kid play here. I'll get back to this and try to keep an eye on this on the side here. As we get underway for the third period, Owen Jensen in the net still. Our boys coming out to get ready to start this third period. We are up 3-1 as Noah comes out with Braden and Sam. We got Suki and Shu on D. And here we go. Puck coming back to the Caps. They bobble on the B to D, and we put on some good pressure. Braden keeping the puck in, throws it towards center. Caps in a good spot. They're able to chip it, clear it, reach center ice into the skates, and that one kicks down in our end. Schulenberger's going to get there. He backhands it, but bobbles on a little bit. Dangerous down in front. Forehand, backhand. And OJ coming up with a good save. Caps taking a shot from up high that gets mixed around. Not sure why there wasn't a whistle, as that one clearly hit up high in the ceiling, but Caps get to it, rim it around in their own end. Recover it in the neutral zone. They bobble the drop pass, and that gets cleared. Winter's able to tap it at the blue line. The goalie came over and played that one in the corner. Winter's going to get to it, throws it in front. Irvine settles it down, gets it to Braden. Braden, can't find the back of the net. Irvine from the near side throws it up to Drew. Drew getting a shot on net. Cooper's going to pick it up. He skates it down low, rims it around. That's broken up. Hard clear. And an ice by the Caps. So 16:43 left to go in the game. We'll come all the way back down in our end on a long icing. A lot of pressure there from the Knights. Face-off comes back, a hard shot from Larkin. Goes a little bit wide right. Caps coming back the other way. It's broken up by Drew. Oh, Caps able to get to it. I guess that popped in and out for an offsides. Potter out here with Larkin and Irvine to take this one. Kinger and Ian back on D. Kinger with that puck. Couldn't go one way, comes back, goes the other. Potter picks it up off the wall. Skates in, chips around. Irvine with some support, driving hard, crashes the net, goes hard into it. He's feeling that one. That one hit his knee pretty good. He grabbed his knee right away. Driving hard into the net, gets taken out, but he's up, he's okay. His knee was bothering him. I don't know which one, but he took a hard one right there into the pipes. Yeah, he's nursing that left knee right now. He's not really putting weight on it. He hit it pretty hard against the pipe. And again, I don't know if that's the one that's already hurt, but yeah, he's gingerly stepping off to the side here. He's got Zach with him, I think. As these guys are all having a huddle around their goalie and the rest. Not sure what they're chit-chatting about. It's kind of hard to see. There's two refs looking down at something in the crease in the paint. The goalie's looking at it too. But I think they got it all sorted out, whatever it is. And we'll be back underway. Face off, quick shot, finds the back of the net right off the drop. Larkin